Out to the trappers, we are my back lit. It's D out of any man battle rap trap, and we definitely got the streets.
D out of any man. D out of any man. Put it on you.
Hey,
You
hey, I wasn't here though. I wasn't here. I wasn't here.
Nigga duck it. Nigga duck it least.
I
Nigga duck
wasn't
it
here.
least.
I wasn't
he
here.
said,
I ain't get to
got
hear.
it.
Let me hear something.
Hey,
I need to be around some love right
hey,
now.
got it.
What
The
y'all was saying?
term I used for y'all battle was exciting, ugliest fight. It was like really going out in the yard, like for real. Two cousins that's fighters that can fight. They both done had something to drink and they landing that's ugly and sticking each other from time to time, slamming knee, head, butt, everything. Right? Do you agree?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Was
yeah.
it a
For
tough
real, for
environment for you,
real.
Gotti?
Nah, cause I've been through it. I already knew the deck was stacked against me. You know what I'm saying? I already knew it was a whole. They thought it was a suicide mission or whatever they thought they had planned. But I'm already prepared for it. I've been doing that my whole career. I done been through, like, you know how that go, Vern,
Yeah.
coming from the Midwest.
Yeah.
You always got to fight on the road, so I know how to do it. You feel me? I know how to
A
take
couple things I want
your
to tell you
crowd
that you
from
are is daring. Very
you.
like a person like God, and I said this earlier. A person like Gotti is embody where they from. You got the whole L.A. Hey, whatever. Like it's whatever. Like it got the whole. That's what make it like really really good. 'Cause it's like now this battle, like you feel like it's a 3-0. Some people feel 2-1 or this way. It's the crazy part is this is a roughest like this fight I think will go down in a history kind of standpoint because of how like rough and ugly this fight was. It's like beer bottles getting busted. This is razor. This is like you know what I'm saying. This is just, I think this is
Everybody
the
getting
first
hit,
of its
we
kind.
jamming on shit.
Yeah, I think this is the first of its
Yeah,
kind.
that's
Like,
what
have
it
y'all
really
ever seen the
feels.
that was like
Yeah.
this one that y'all can
It
remember?
ain't it
That
ain't
was
been too many, it ain't been too
uh
many dirty fights, but I can honestly say the battle was exactly what I thought it was gonna be. I knew it was gonna be dirty like that.
Yeah, it's like y'all agree with gloves, but then elbows start, and he got a little pistol on. It's just like this shit was really like yeah, man. And two, love like the way that you flip that verb shit. It was still though, like
Come
it
on, man.
was it's still it was
Come
L.A. It's like everybody that did they took it to their place, but it was L.A.ish though, like the way you
on.
did it.
And before a nigga even did it, I said I would have talked to you how verb it just
Yeah,
say
for
no,
sure.
this ain't no. We
Yeah,
gon'
they know.
we gonna get a homage
Yeah,
to where we get it from. We ain't up here biting. We gonna we up here gonna make it make sense.
yeah,
It was the only type of round that you could have put right there though. You
yeah,
hear me?
yeah,
Like it gotta be something like that.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's how. But that's
Yeah,
just
I don't
that
think
shit. Like
nobody's
being
arguing the third round at all. I don't think nobody's arguing the
yeah,
third round. That's
yeah.
just that's
I
not
just
even a
think really at the end of the day though, salute to him. I just think at the end of the day, when you get in the game so long, and even some of these bloggers and some of these fans, they are really like, if you don't pay attention, they'll forget what a motherfucker like. I'm damn near nigga. I might not been back in 20 years ago battling with motherfuckers and all of the shits and all that, man. Like, but ain't nobody I ain't really seen but about two, three niggas. I done seen all the styles, and I'm talking about everybody. And I done seen them in all type of fucked up environments where the deck stacked against the nigga, where a nigga ain't supposed to win, where the league owner don't want a nigga to win because I'm charging too much money and I'm bringing 30 people and we ain't paying. And all kind of weird shit, you know what I'm saying? Where nigga get tired of me pushing my weight around so it's easier to try to see me
Hey,
come
guy, you
back.
kind of speak up too, cause you kind of low. You on speakerphone? You kind of low.
Yeah, I'm saying like it's I done been in them situations where the deck stacked against me so many times. So as a battler that ain't been through it, you won't know it. Like I done seen so many different styles from the top punchers to the top anglers to the most disrespectful motherfuckers to niggas who big in they city. You dig what I'm saying? All of this shit, and so it's like for me, that's why I was already saying it wasn't like this was a big fight for the name wise, but I felt like it was more on him to show what he can do. You dig what I'm saying? But they wanted
So
to
do you
paint it as
feel like you've been like traumatized on the stage with the see that this is what I've said before. When you've been through it with everybody, is you
I don't
go
know.
kind of numb. Yeah,
Come
you
on, I
go.
done heard it all up there. Ain't nothing I ain't
Hey,
heard.
you
Like, see,
the most disrespectful now.
he
I think
hasn't. Yeah, and I say the most disrespectful shit. So I'm already prepared for anything now. Like I did tell him, and whenever he get up in here, I for sure got to him and let him know I don't do the saying people family member names and all that goofy shit. You dig what I'm saying? And all that, but you do it like when you ain't really got no dirt, you gonna do whatever you can to try to
Yeah, he said
like
that too on camera. He said you said something that wasn't
yeah,
official.
yeah,
Yeah,
some shit
so
about some shit he said about me saying that, but I said something about some shit about a motherfucker smacking a motherfucker. I didn't get up there and say nigga Jonathan Witherspoon, you smacked him back in fifth grade. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't get up there and do no shit like that. You feel me? But that was the only thing I had a discrepancy with. Besides that, nigga, the battle was good from him. I feel like he did what he was supposed to do, was just be him. You know what I'm saying? Like he was supposed to be him, and I think it was just one of them ones where he just ran into the better man tonight. Man, niggas lose all the time though. It ain't nothing. We ain't got to pacify. Now he lost. I done lost before. Everybody done lost that sitting up in this motherfucker. That's just how this game goes sometimes. You gonna take some L's in this bitch. It ain't no culture turning against and everybody wanna see you lose. You just lost. I don't when I lost it wasn't everybody wanted to see me lose. It just that was the one everybody felt like I
but
lost.
now, God, you got to a point where they wanted to see it happen to you too. It happens to
Yeah.
everybody though.
But
Like
but but
yeah.
no, I got to the point where they wanted to see it happen, but the only time it happened was when it really happened.
Oh.
Is what I'm saying. You feel what I'm saying?
And you wear that shit and just keep.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I
I
ain't
mean,
saying.
I think the first time you really have like a rough night, it really just turns you to an animal. Like just like how some shit happen to somebody and then turn them up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like yeah, you
Mhm.
once you have that,
And
but I
that
think
been my
everybody has.
message the whole battle. That been my message the whole time. I told him that 1,000 times. I've been saying that if niggas been paying attention. I said after me, you gonna go and do all kind of amazing shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause you learn from it.
I got a cold breakdown coming for you too, because I'm watching
Yeah,
y'all several times. I ain't just jumping out. I'm
yeah.
watching it
You
several
gonna you
times.
gonna learn some shit. You gonna learn. You
That
gonna
face
learn a lot of shit.
funny shit I ever seen. That face off was funny as a motherfucker.
Hey yo,
But a nigga just been working the whole time strategically. Just you feel me? You know what
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Oh,
saying? Like I've been in this too long. Like, I'm gonna just say this here. I'm gonna let them catch this later. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put this right here. Let them do this. Like it's
Yeah,
I
I
ain't gonna
good,
hold
man.
you. I'm still in the emergency room right now, getting this bullet
Yeah, but
removed from
look,
my
I kind of
side.
even with you though. Look, that kind of was a compliment. I said I don't even think he could fuck the boss.
Nah, you know we good, Geechi, but it is refreshing though to have somebody like we, from a fan's perspective, to have battlers that we know gonna get up there and ain't scared to say nothing, no matter what the topic
Yeah,
is,
yeah.
whatever's going on in the culture, no matter who on stage,
Come
Beasley, Remy,
on,
whoever, you gonna get up there and speak it raw, uncut. Ain't nothing
yeah.
politically correct,
Because
ain't
it's
nothing
all
diluted.
because it's
You finna
all
get,
yeah,
yeah.
because it's all entertainment, man. We up
both of
here
y'all took
rapping. What's
risks
the
though,
worst gonna
Gotti.
happen? You gonna what? Yeah, what you gonna do? Get
Y'all both
serious
took
and then we gonna
a
flip this building upside down.
hey, Gotti, get close to the phone. I heard you though, but
Yeah, yeah. My bad.
y'all both took some severe risks. Cause like with me, angling people that long in that way, I don't really like to gamble like that because it's like, what if it don't really? That's why I rather just get to it. You feel me? But
Yeah,
the way
straight
that
up.
y'all both took them angles, they risky as a motherfucker. So this is like this fight right here. I'm telling you, it's a 1-on-1. I don't think it'll be another one that's like this because I haven't
Nah,
seen
hell
one
no,
like
not for a
this
minute.
kind.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not
because
for a minute.
it's
Yeah,
like you looking at it sideways, and then you looking at it with your head straight, and then you look at it sideways. Because it's like y'all out here getting it in, but it's a violent way that we ain't seen. You see what I'm saying? It's like
yeah,
these no
yeah,
rules out here. This is
yeah,
a no rules fight. This is ain't like that's what I'm saying. Usually, sometimes that may be what I'm saying. Usually, it's like okay, we fight with rules. We stuck kind of guideline. These niggas didn't.
yeah,
Yeah, nah, they didn't.
yeah.
They
Ain't no
said,
rules right
yeah,
now.
they
Yeah,
didn't
grab the
have.
barbed wire. Yeah,
And think
yeah. Yeah, for sure.
both of y'all
Pick it
took that risk
down.
because y'all both know what y'all dealing with. You know,
Yeah,
like,
this was
yeah,
one of
like I don't.
them. This was one of them fights. This was one of them fights. If y'all can hear me, this was one of them fights, like you say, where it's like, all right, man, let's see what you got. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what you made of for real. Like I'm about to see what you know what I mean. Like let's go all in. Like we ain't finna come on, cause we only getting one time to do this. We ain't finna. Ain't no rematches. We ain't got tomorrow to talk. We gonna leave it all on. We gonna leave it all on the table right now.
So do
Like
you
you know
feel
what I'm
like
saying?
you had
What's
to
one of
show
them?
him? Okay, like see, this is what I said earlier, and I was talking about Charlie. I said when you get in front of people that's really seasoned, they got to show you something different. They got to show you like one
Yeah,
thing. Like, hey man, I do this though. You know what I'm saying? Like we
Yeah.
go this far. You see what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I think. Do you feel like this was the battle that you had to like because it's gonna get
Yeah.
remembered? Like when you go top 20 battles that have to get remembered, this will be in that list though for sure.
Yeah.
This
For
will
sure.
this
For
will
sure.
be
For
in the
sure.
list of the top 20 most memorable battles of all time. Like
Moments and
battles
shit.
that you
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
to see. This goes in that
Hmm.
book now. We don't know what
That's a
page of
fact.
the book, but it's in the
But it's
book.
in there. It's
It's
in
in,
there for sure.
it's in there,
It's
yeah.
yeah. It's in that
It's in
motherfucker
the
for sure.
fucking book now
It's
because we
in
haven't
there.
seen one like this.
Yeah. That's a fact though. That's a fact
We ain't
though.
seen one like this,
Yeah.
and it's
So yeah,
like
you
that's
right.
why I'm watching it over and over again before I do my
Yeah.
recap because I'm really listening and going back, and I get high and come
Yeah.
back and listen again because it's
Yeah.
like a lot of shit people y'all said that didn't even get the reaction. It's a
Yeah.
lot of shit both y'all said that didn't even get
Hmm.
like
Yeah.
I'm like, did you hear
Hmm.
that?
Yeah,
Yeah, like
yeah, yeah. And that's what I wanted to make a conscious effort too. Like I think people was expecting me to have some Remy Pap angle for 3 rounds, and I'm like, when have you ever just seen me do the same angle for 3 rounds and all this? Like, nigga, I don't speak on it until the last round, really. I say one bar like in the first, and I say we'll get back to that. In the second round, I say one thing, and I get off it.
And
Hey,
You
then
know
he
what I'm
hey,
did the
saying?
same shit though. That's the crazy
Mhm,
part where both y'all mind was y'all both did the same shit. That's how y'all know
mhm.
this is one of them ones that's like really gonna be in a book. You're gonna keep watching it. Like it's in
That's
the book.
right,
hey,
man.
hey,
Hey
got it.
yo,
Yo,
I
hey yo,
got
yo,
wait, hold on. I want to ask a question that I think a lot of niggas want to know,
what's
and
that?
that is, how was that conversation with you and Remy after the event?
Nah, man, look, I'm gonna give her flowers, man. She a good sport. I think they even got a clip of her afterwards. She ran up and told me some bars she would have had for me or some shit like, yeah, something, you back, man, nigga, you keep calling me a bitch, you won't get you back here. That's some wild shit she had. So you know what I'm saying? She a good sport, and one thing I know about her, she was a part of a disrespectful battle in her time, and also. You know what I'm saying? She know me. She done been around me enough, done had enough conversations with me. Like you don't book Geechi Gotti and don't know what you're getting into. Like you feel me? You did. I know you did enough of that research. You know that I don't give a fuck. You dig what I'm saying? Like
I'm gonna tell you something right now, Geechi. Why everybody here? I told I talked to Easy before, and me and him was on the phone, and he'll confirm it. I said that's his power. He's coming right.
yeah,
He's coming. I said he's coming this way. I
for
told
sure.
him I had told him on the phone, I said, if I'm Gotti, this is how I play the game. And he'll confirm it. Your
Yeah,
angle the third was exactly what I said to him. I said, because if I'm playing the cards, I'm going to play this. I said, you got to think of the fighter.
got
What does
you.
he specialize in? What does he have to do?
Yeah,
Okay, we know Gotti's coming in kamikaze. He knew that. That's why he wrote, he did.
yeah,
He's coming in kamikaze, man, suicide bomber. He's coming in right now to to act up.
yeah,
This is what
yeah. We gotta blow
he's
this
here
whole shit
for.
up. Yeah, we gotta blow
So
this
so you
whole
got
shit
to
up.
think
We
if
everybody going out.
Easy doesn't write the way he does, this is violent. You see what I'm saying? If he takes one different approach or softens up any second, this is violent. The way y'all wrote for each other and counter writing, it's just 1-on-1. That's why
Yeah,
I'm my recap when I put it out. I'm gonna tag both of y'all because I'm watching this though. Like I gotta keep watching this and I want to keep listening. I don't want to just react like everybody else. Let me listen to this shit. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Nah, I ain't mad at that. Yeah, you already
Yeah,
know,
yeah. But
man.
the
You one of them.
consensus around, I think the consensus is
Oh
like,
yeah,
yeah, like
yeah.
because
We gonna yeah.
the only
We gonna
round we
leave with
cannot,
yeah.
the
Yeah, we
only
go. Go.
round we cannot argue is the third round. Period. We can't argue that. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? And so, like I said, I'm listening to this, and this one is a 1-on-1 fight though. I don't think it'll be another one like it though. I don't think
Yeah,
so. I don't think because like when the last time we saw unique kind of battles that just are going to make the book, like it's going to make the book because something changed or something. Like okay, like
we switched up.
certain moments we just will never forget, man. Like certain
Yeah,
moments we just won't never forget. So this is one of them, and I think that this was the loudest I would say shocking moment of the summer, maybe shocking,
yeah, for sure,
shocking.
for sure, for sure,
Very shocking. Like I
for
said, man, when
sure.
people go up there and do that and put their heart into that, they fighting. Them boys is fighting,
Hell
bro. Like
yeah, that's a
and Gotti
fact.
actually watching you grow from different levels of oil. Because like when I battled you, you still in baby stages, and then you growing, and then he's growing and growing and growing, and now he's like a full grown pit bull. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
like
nigga
nothing
shit.
gonna bother him. Like he traumatized like the rest of us. Like he numb to it. It's like nah, like it's absolutely nothing to him.
Yeah, it's like we not, and that's the war wounds from being in war. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like
like
we,
I'm gonna get shot. All
Hey,
right.
yeah,
Gotti, look
yeah.
at this. Look at this like boxing. Was there any part of that battle where he hit you with some shit that stunned you? Pause if necessary.
I'm gonna be honest, nah, though. Like, and I don't want to take nothing. I think he had parts where he had dope shit that I like, though. Some of his drug references and some of his drug bars where I'm like, yo, that shit was like, tight. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had a couple of lines where I'm like, oh, that one was cool. That one was nice. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really want to take it and act as if he didn't say nothing hot. But I'm talking about as far as like the effect of it, like, nah, I don't feel like he had nothing on no levels that was like those ones that like hit the stung the chest, you know what I'm saying? Or
Because you
stun
had
or like staggered me or nothing. Like, when you boxing, that battle we is battling and boxing with us. We know when we done smacked the nigga one of them gut check ones. Like you say, like the third, I'm gut checking because people looking at the part where I'm talking to Remy but not remembering the part right before. I'm going back and forth at both of them at the same time. You dig what I'm saying? Like just the whole pocket of the way it's set up and like the way a nigga did it was though it was disrespectful, it still was in a respectful tone of the fact that I didn't just get up here and just say this, like calling you all these bitches. I'm painting a picture of this whole situation because nobody want to talk about it in this light of like it's so much confusion of is it a or is it not or did it happen or did it not? Okay, well let's just put it like this: if it didn't, then why is this going on? You feel me? So it's all about executing the angle and shit like that. That's what people take for granted. Who give a fuck if you believe it's true or not? We gonna put it in your face like this though. So now you just gotta use logic. And now we taking away because it's still entertainment. So now take away the other parts of it and just be a fan real quick and not a hater or a dick rider and just use logic and listen to what a nigga's saying and then be real with it yourself. You dig what I'm saying? Like nigga, be real. The difference is that it's in this battle, I think he did good. But then when we talking about, let's say, the first angle he used was oh, your baby mama. He said some shit about having two kids with her, and I don't. I only got one son with that baby mama. You dig what I'm saying? And he lives with me. So that was debunked. You feel me? You telling me I'm on child support. The fuck are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I'm not on no motherfucking child support. So you just made this whole shit up, or you heard it from a bitch that don't know what she talking about. Then you say some shit like I got a co-defendant life or some weirdo shit, and he up here on stage telling you, nigga, we both took the same deal. You just, yep. So boom, that debunked that, and that was your whole second round. You started talking about some other shit, saying my daddy got court cases or some weird ass shit that I don't. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, so all that shit, that whole round, your whole angle was Gotti is a messy talker and this and that, but the whole second round was just you talking about shit that nobody ever heard of or nobody knows about or even thought about and I debunked them though. So even though I'm not tripping off the fake angle or the angle being, because I feel like it wasn't executed properly because you didn't do your research good enough, or you wouldn't even wasted your time. You dig what I'm saying?
Hey, you
So
know what, God? I got it. I'm glad three right here because three said in here, he said a person can lie on a person in a battle as long as they make it sound good. Three, you did say that. You said that was okay, and Gotti said it's not okay. So three, what do you think about that?
Carry on, man. Good shit, Gotti.
yeah,
I'm gonna holler at you,
hell
Gotti. We'll
no,
talk later, Gotti.
like you could,
No,
like I
no,
say,
three.
but
No,
like
you
I say,
did
if
say
you
that
could
though.
spin
Three,
it,
like what,
yeah.
what's
But look,
you
if you
got it.
could spin it,
He threw
if you
300
could
the
spin
butt.
it, if you could spin it in
As
bars and
always,
make it,
nigga ain't shit.
if you could spin it in bars and make it hit, like I say, but then you got to give credit to when a nigga dropped the real truth, though. You feel what I'm saying? So whether you like the bars and all that, now it go away when the boom, the fact right there, like something that's proven. You know what I'm saying? Like boom, that's like me saying I knocked three out and I got video footage of knocking him out, but the whole time, nigga, his whole round is nigga, I ain't never got knocked out. I ain't never got knocked out by you, Geechi, and then nigga, I dropped the footage of me
my
knocking
mama
him
ain't
out.
no dyke, man, and I ain't never been assaulted or nothing, and they still put that on me. Nah,
Yeah,
my
but at
mama
the
ain't no
same,
dyke. Yeah.
but at the same, but them boys don't really hit on you like that. Nobody do a whole angle about that. Niggas say one bar and get on.
Oh no, God, it's a highlight reel where everybody's saying the same shit to me. It's like
Oh,
my
but
whole
I'm talking
career I
about
had to
now.
accept. Yeah, I had to accept niggas saying what anything they wanted, and it's just
I
like,
ain't gonna lie, that shit was funny though with the first half of it.
Yeah, it was funny as a motherfucker. And that's what. Hey, but look though, this is what I'm saying though.
but 14
Once,
years later,
but once you,
fuck.
but once you, but once you debunked it though, watch this though. Once you debunked it, now the fans, you know what they say? It's gonna still be a person that use it as a bar. Don't get it twisted. But I'm saying now the fans have not let people continue to have whole. Nobody can have a whole round about your mama being a dyke, bro. When the last time you battled somebody and they whole round was built about your mama being a dyke?
Same.
You just battle A Ward.
I
He ain't had no whole round
no,
about
no,
that.
no. But he said the same things the nigga said to me 10 years ago. It's nothing.
But you gonna
Why?
hear the same shit like bars and shit like right. I'ma still hear it because
You
that's just how
did
this
you
shit
come at
go. Nigga,
Easy
nigga,
different
Av
from
gonna
anybody else?
hear a
All right, well then,
for
so all
sure.
right,
I
so look,
did. You dig
if
what I'm
certain
saying?
people got to hold certain standards, we all gotta have.
But watch this though. But watch this though. He have battled motherfuckers who brung up his situation with his ex and all that too though. They just did it a different way.
I sure didn't
You dig
even
what I'm
do that.
saying? So
I
like a
don't
lot of
even,
people
I
like
don't
that.
like playing like that, Gotti, for me,
You know
because
what
it's
I'm
like,
saying?
man, I don't give a
Yeah,
fuck enough first, and then the second thing is like, I have to be
yeah,
100% right. If I ain't 100% right,
yeah,
it's like I don't even like shooting that kind of dot. Because I remember the first time, like somebody told Hollow when I came to St. Louis, we was into it at a time. He told a nigga I was from a whole nother neighborhood, a whole nother place. He got in the car with O and he
yeah.
riding with O and he like, yeah, so Verb from here for real. He's like, man, I don't know what you talking about. That's when Hollow said, hey man, I can't even play like that. It's like, who told me that he from where?
Yeah.
No, he from here. Like, wait, whoa, wait. Cause now that's why I don't play them games, bro. I don't
But
really like doing that shit.
But you know what the thing is. But see this. That's the game that I'm talking about. That's the getting information outside of the realm of what's on the surface game. You feel what I'm saying? That's the goofy that we saying. Like nigga, I'm not battling you and then letting some niggas from St. Louis hit me up and give me some information on you and all of the shit. You dig what I'm saying? And using it and all that. I don't think that deep of it. But if you battled a nigga from St. Louis and he said you was from this block and this block, then nigga, that's what it was
That's
in
different.
the
That's
outside in the
different.
world.
That's a
Then I could.
different realm.
There we
Yeah.
go.
But
That's what
A
I'm
Ward told
saying.
me my father married a pastor. Man, I met my baby mama before I met my mama baby daddy, bro. Why would it matter? Why would it matter? Like I don't know what the fuck them people down there doing. Why would I know? Like, but you can say anything
But
though.
yeah,
You know what I
but
mean?
I'm like, but look though, yeah, but look, I ain't even dispute that. I think
I
that's
mean, it's
goofy
like
too.
to
Like,
me, and
yeah,
then
of
it's like
course,
okay, but you
yeah,
said that man name and his wife name, and it's like, all right, but I don't even know them like that, fam. Like you know what I'm saying? It's like.
you
Yeah, it's
dig what
like
I'm
that,
saying
but
though?
sometimes you gotta just. I get it. You gotta just do what you have to do. But bro, I don't even know them people
Yeah,
like that, man.
yeah, but that's how that life. That goes back to what I'm saying though. Like when you moving with honor, just yeah, you go ahead, you do what you got to do to try to get yours off. Like it really don't matter to you, cause like you said, you done had the war rooms and you really don't care enough. Like nigga, I don't
I
know.
don't
Nah,
got
what the
it.
fuck?
To me, my job is
Yeah,
to do what I'm trained to do. That's my job. My job
yeah,
is like for me. I don't even man. Like if I battle Av, I don't give a fuck who Av is in his real life. I know when he get up stage, he got a cannon
hmm
on him. I don't give a fuck who he is when this after
yeah,
the bell ring. He's
yeah.
strapped here
Straight
though, right?
up on the
Okay,
real.
fuck who
Straight
he is.
up,
Let's get him done
straight
here
up,
because this is what I got to
straight
deal with
up.
right here, man. I don't.
Like come
That's
on,
why I
man.
don't like if I angle a nigga, it's for a brief second and I'm gone. I'm
Come on,
gone because
like
like it's too
yeah,
much for me. It's like but
yeah,
that's what I call the finger pointing style of rap. I said it because I don't for me, I think when you do that, it's like you really have to be so which I salute you and Easy more because y'all are risk takers.
yeah,
Like these angles, I'm not taking a risk on.
yeah,
I'm pretty sure most of us is not taking the risk on these angles y'all took. These are risky. So
yeah,
these are two suicide
yeah.
bombers. Look, they had the same approach. Both of y'all said we're gonna get back to that later in the beginning of y'all rounds.
Mm-hmm.
These niggas are
Mm-hmm.
kamikaze bombers, bro. Like take everything. Nigga.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah, because that's what this battle was already built up to be. You dig what I'm saying? So this was that. So it's like me personally, I'm already like, okay, that's what this battle is built up to be. That's what they want. They want to see. They want the filthy talk. They want niggas to go in. They want motherfucker. We gloves off. We going all the way hard. You know what I'm saying? Pause if needed, but we going crazy. You know what I'm saying?
but you
Like
also his
we
first
finna
new
turn
era
up.
battle, I think, on this magnitude, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
for
all right, yeah,
sure.
because you
For
so
sure.
this is the first time he's actually on the stage in his classroom. Now I do understand that,
Yeah.
like what you're saying too. That's the first, but that's why I think it's 101 because it's monumental because it's the
Yeah.
first one. You know what I'm saying? It's the
Yeah.
yeah.
That's for him. It ain't my first one. I had the same thing. I think with twerk some years ago. That was the time when that was new era, new era. You know what I'm saying? Shit
Do
like
you
that. But
do,
that's
do
what
you
I'm saying.
think
I
you
done already
gotta
been in there.
like? Do you think okay? Like well, this is something I want to ask you because you came up like kind of faster than everybody. When you got in front of people that were supposed to say like higher ups than you at that moment, did you ever like how many of them did you say just you ain't got to say who they are? Just give me
Yeah.
about a number count out of all the legendary niggas you've been in front of where you saw flashes of why they are who they are.
Oh yeah, man. Plenty of them, man.
Also, a lot
Plenty
of
of
them.
them, man.
How
Yeah,
many? How many
plenty of
didn't
them,
show it
man.
to you where you didn't see
What
nothing? Like I don't believe.
I think yeah, it was a few, you know what I'm saying? It was more often than not though, like one of my prime examples will always be my Arsenal battle.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Whether like I felt like I won or people felt like I lost that battle. Like Arsenal always was one of my favorite battlers. Like coming up watching him, because I like the disrespectful style. I like the niggas who ain't afraid to say nothing and stand on what they say in them battles. You know what I'm saying? So for me to battle him and he got back in that bag and he was in that like that was one of the ones for me just as a personal one. But it been a few like you know what I'm saying niggas who showed them glimpses of what they you know what I'm saying what they do. That's just one name to name, but yeah, it been a couple that I really got out there, and be like, okay, that's why he do what he do. You know what I'm saying? But that goes back to be at that level. The majority of y'all in that realm done battled so many different eras and so many different other battlers that when somebody hot and you in front of another killer, because y'all some motherfuckers can take a game off. That's what we know at this level we could keep it honest. You know what game you could play and win at 80, and then you know what game you could play and win at 50%. But then you know who you gotta bring 100 to just to go ahead and like let me go on and like leave no discussion. You know what I'm saying? We know that. You know it's gonna be a game where you like, man, all right, man, I could give him 100, but he ain't even worth that. I'm a 75% this nigga and smoke him real quick. You know what I'm saying? And like he might get around off this 75% of me. You know what I'm saying? But then you know them games where it's like, nah, we gotta suit all the way up. We gotta get ready, man. This nigga be dropping buckets too. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to play some defense, everything. Like gotta get back, rebound is real. You know what I'm saying? So, I had them matchups too with some of the legends who put it on. Then I had some with niggas who phoned it in and I smoked them. You know what I'm saying? On the real. It been like that, but I feel like whenever it was time to show up, when the game is done, like all my big matches, I made them count though. You know what I'm saying? Me and Rock, it counted. Me and Surf, it counted. Me and Hughes, counted. Me and Lux, counted. Move, easy. Like these battles, when it's time, when it's niggas that matter, disaster, everybody, like it's gonna be a show, whether it's a classic or a casket. Like it's gonna be. It ain't no, you know what I'm saying? Like it ain't no bullshit. We gonna make it happen. You know what I'm saying? If it and that's something a nigga take pride in. It's like, a nigga know for sure. Nigga gave the game so many big moments that, a nigga can't take that from a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Whether they wanted to or not. You know what I'm saying? You can't.
Shout out to the trappers, we are my back lit is we out of here. Any man battle rap trap, and we definitely got the streets.
D out again, man. D out again, man. Put it on.